This is Cody from Server 73, and today we're speaking about Open Arena. What is our topic about? We're going to see what kind of setup is pretty useful in this season. It has just started, and yesterday and today we have again the next 30 days of Season 9 in the Open Arena. As you know, you can't really see they fixed it. The season rankings are pretty good. You need Stardust, as I've said probably in every video that I have. You need that I've made. You need the Dragon Essences, so it's very important to increase your rank or your points over here, like the season points. And yeah, let's see the ranking, what everyone is actually choosing. Most likely people went back to Shadow. Why? You can always see here what kind of immortals are banned. So they have banned Kublai Khan, they have banned Yi Sun-Jin, they have banned Nebu, that's not that important. They have banned Hippolyta, and they have banned Tomura. So it is kind of gambling what could be good in the beginning, but Kublai Khan is one of the best immortals that you can have for the holy setup. And Tomura is okay for backline. Since you have Fu Fei, you don't really need her. So that was my decision to go with Shadow in this round. The skills, yeah, like Falling Six can only be used during specific times. It's Demonic Contract and it's Energy Shield. So until the 25th of August, you can use these two skills. Afterwards, Guard and Toxin Barrier is going to be active. So what troops did I build and what setup have I done? Of course, you try to choose Fu Fei. As usual, you can also use Poseidon, but it doesn't make really sense in that kind of situations, because you don't have like Tomiris in this case for another support. When you would have chosen like Holy, then you can maybe go with Poseidon, but it doesn't really make sense. You want the extra support of Fu Fei as usual actually. So and basically I've done Himiko just for her. I use Himiko just for her cage with her ultimate skill, with a crit rate and annihilation exclusive artifact. Fu Fei with, of course, the like the search one. Of course, Tutankhamun with the damage EA, and of course Bjorn with the health points, the growth, and the physical bonus. So that is basically what you want. Yeah, like that is the setup. Actually, I'm playing a front line. Basically, you always use Battle Stance, in this case Blade Vortex and Executioner. You can also try Unforeseen Attack. This is always interesting, the skill to see. But I think that's it. Demonic Contract is not available at the moment, so therefore I choose the combination of Blade Vortex and Executioner. And this is just working together. You don't want Executioner or Blade Vortex, you want them both as a combination, otherwise it doesn't make sense. You want Misleading to have the enemy to miss a lot, because they don't have gemstones, they don't have a deep dragon tree. Guard and Lifelink to protect the both in frontline, and Fu Fei of course with the No Escape, the Purification, and the Spear of Life. Purification, I'm not sure, I can also use something else. I was downing about it, to be honest, a bit. I can also go for Energy Suppression, but I'm using Fire, so Energy Suppression makes more sense than Fire. But yeah, I will play with this around. So this is the first march. Fire is the second march as usual. In this case, of course, Sion is always the same. Should be nothing that surprises you. I use paralyzers to reduce the enemy attack speed. AR to proc the ultimate skill from Cyrus the stun a bit more, and energy suppression. As we've seen, we don't have Hippolyta, so I'm using William with some damage skills. Of course, when someone plays misleading, I want coercion to counter it a bit and to make Seon work, because when Seon is missing, the whole setup is totally useless. Fighting Will is the one that I want to have a bit crowd control in my team, and I want the Open Guard, the Weakness, and Rage Blessing. So that is basically the setup that I'm playing at Fire. This is my Lightning as third. I didn't choose Earth for a long time now, so basically I want Hammurabi to do some damage. I'm not sure if this is a good setup, because Hammurabi's skill is working actually better with some like damage over time effects, the dot effects from Toxin Nova, for example, or Fire Nova. But I choose Annihilation and Spell Designator, so two triggered skills in combination with Abundant Spirit to do some damage, or to make it run. Yeah, because I think when they still play Holy and they have Theodora, it can just clean always the whole dot effects on the enemy, so it wouldn't do that much, so I'm just wasting one of the skill slots. I want to protect Hammurabi with Khan. Khan is just the one to put on wound effects. I'm playing him with Assist, the War Blessing, and Berserk skill. And then I play Darius with Spear Impale, because Spear Impale in Open Arena is pretty good. It's not that good in normal PvP anymore, but in Open Arena it does some damage, and it is reducing or increasing the physical damage it's dealt by the enemies. I'm using Desire of Life because I have wound effects from Khan and I want to heal the front line, and I'm using Fear of Domination. So that is basically the three setups that I'm playing. I can just see, for example here, as you can see, my shadow countered like the whole fire. It's a typical fire, also with Seon skills, Cyrus with also energy suppression, Jajan with no escape, and William also with malice. So I think probably my Himiko did just a bit control. I think the biggest damage is just from Tutankhamun, 28 million in 28 seconds. This is pretty good. It's a lot of damage. As you can see here, the double damage from Wrath of Oros hit super hard with 6 million, and this is pretty impressive, to be honest. Also, Lightning as second was also shredding through it. The absolute defense on Himiko is doing pretty good. As you can see, the absolute defense plus Vitality Touch did more healing than my actual healer in the team, so that's why I choose Vitality Touch and absolute defense on Himiko, just to use her for controls. And she did like 2 ambushes 12 seconds in a 35-second fight. Is a pretty good crowd control. Basically that was taking out the whole team. Also Armageddon. Don't use Armageddon in Open Arena, because you won't have the chance to have some battles until 50 seconds or 1 minute. So my Tutankhamun did 33 million damage and his did just 23. Why? Basically this is shit. It's just a passive. It works for Alex and it works on Barca but not on him. But this is a good combination, Blade Vortex Executioner. But you can see the Wrath of Oros, so his skill 9 times and the double damage 11 times, was proccing 9 times, and probably for him, oh, even more. I thought less, but it's probably because it stopped my Tutankhamun a bit to damage with Battle Stance, because Battle Stance is not doing anything in the first 20 seconds, but it's increasing the damage by 100%. So that is the damage boost here. I also probably want to play. I want to play Surge. That's probably better together with Battle Stance, energy regeneration. What else do we have here? Here you have Fu Fei Theodora. Of course, heavy lifter is shit, no doubt. But the rest is okay. Battle Stance on Manko does nothing, probably 0 damage. Okay, 3 million. A lot of healing, but my shadow was just killing it. So that is basically what we want to do. We can have another 5 tickets, we can just see, and we can just put the shadow first. Okay, it's lagging a bit. And we can just see what it's doing, if we have some wins or if we have some losses, and we can just directly hop into the reports. As you can see, here's the Wukong. It would be way more interesting when we have the legendary skills in the Open Arena. That's what I'm hoping for a bit, because that could be nice. It was super close. Look, here you have an Earth, but my Sion helped me to win the fight. I like Wukong, honestly. So I'm really happy that they buffed him at least a bit. So you can see him not often in open arena, but maybe sometimes in the second march of arena team, for example. We will just swap around a bit. We will put Shadow last, and we will see what the other teams are doing. Defeat. Let's have a look why. Okay, basically this team is just killing probably 2 of my. Yeah, I thought so. Because of no escape, I'm not able to do anything. So that actually shows me. Here's Athena. Use this. That actually shows me that I have to put my shadow always first, and I will keep it like this so I can shred with my burst in the end. This is just an NPC. I will skip this one. We have we have the same again. I will just try to kill it with the shadow. Look, we have a win. That is basically super easy. You have to learn to read the reports. I will make a video about it. But you can see here, my shadow killed just because no escape versus no escape. It was here, sorry, versus no escape. Here it is at least doing some damage, and the shadow dragon did some damage, and then my lightning can just do the rest. I'm also surprised that Darius is doing almost 8 million damage. This is pretty nice. The healing of Crackling Thunder is pretty good, because it's giving a shield absorbing physical damage. You have Manko and you have Gilgamesh in this team to deal physical damage, and yeah, that is nice. There's the weird combination, I would say, but still my fire is doing the rest. We have one more ticket. Look, we have now the same elements. We will just hit it and see. Defeat. Okay, it's probably again no escape, and I had Malice. That's a bit weird, but yeah, the damage of Seon is just insane sometimes. It took out, look, my fire also took out 2 of them, and then it killed at least Himiko. That's a bit RNG, it's a bit unlucky. In this case, when I would face him again, I would probably face Fire. I had to swap then no escape, and then Shadow and Lightning last. So that would be an idea, for example. So this is basically, I'm now ranked 13. He was the first guy, but as you can see, it's not that much difference from what he was playing. It's not that difficult to find some good skills on your team. So yeah, go get your get your team ready, do your open arena. Remember, you don't have to buy all the tickets, but at least increase your rank. You maybe stay or try to stay in the top 100, because as you can see here, in top 100 somewhere it's like 120 up to 300, 400, 500 stardust. That is important, and that is what you need. That's everything what I have to say about the new open arena season. It just started, as I've mentioned at the beginning. Thank you for watching. That's it from my side, and yeah, have a good night. See you in the next video.